Chapter 636, The Final Blast Off. It starts with us William, Riku, Stewie, and Venom in the living room. William: alright, you guys. I got 8 crates of ipecac from the remains of the Griffin house from before we blew up Quahog. Now whoever goes the longest without puking gets the last piece of pie in the fridge. William, Riku, Venom, and Stewie drink the bottles. Okay, here we go. Pause. How's everybody doing? Venom: good. Good so far. William: alright, alright. Riku: nothing yet. William: cool, cool. You know, I don't know if any of you guys have had that pie yet, but that is some tasty stuff. That's from the bake sale at the school. Maria and Elena actually made it all by vomits. Riku: boo, one down. I know someone who won't be having any vomits. Stewie: feels sick. I'm starting to feel funny. I hope this isn't a repeat of last time. Venom: well, we feel fine. Guess we're gonna vomits. Stewie: yes. That means I win. I get to eat vomits. Dear Lord, not again. Riku: vomits? Oh, man. Why didn't anybody tell me? Vomits. William: oh, man. My insides are on fur. Vomits. Riku: no, please, no more, no more, no. Vomits. Stewie holds his stomach. Guys, I'm scared. Vomits. Venom: get the phone. Call 911. Vomits. William, Maria, Elena, please get in here. Vomits. Venom: seems to stop vomiting. Okay. We think it's all gone. We think it's vomits. Riku cries hysterically: I don't wanna throw vomits. Venom: William holds the sides of his head. William, we need you to hold the sides of our head and vomits. William vomits all over Venom's head as the latter throws up yet again. The vomiting stops for a bit, and the whole living room is covered in puke. Maria and Elena come into the room. Maria: hey, guys. Is something wrong? William, Venom, Stewie, and Riku vomit simultaneously one last time. Elena: what the heck happened here? We were cleaning up the living room. Me: what the heck did you guys do to yourselves? William, Venom, Riku, and Stewie were wrapped in blankets drinking water. William: we were having a contest to see who can go the longest without puking for the last piece of pie in the fridge. Me: I know Mr. Lin and Ms. Rita makes really good pies for dessert, but this is taking things too far. Lincoln: yeah guys. Lainey had one of the ipecac bottles. Lainey: where did you guys even get all this ipecac anyway? William: we found a bunch of crates of it in the remains of the Griffin house before we destroyed Quahog. Lois: you know, I remember Peter, Chris, and Brian did this and there was vomit everywhere. Me: that was really stupid. I don't know which town is more idiotic, Quahog, Rhode Island, or Springfield, Oregon. Lincoln: well, I think they both were the biggest towns of idiots in the world. Me: Langsley Falls, where Haley lives, is an exception. Keith: that's true. Me: we can't destroy that town anyway. It's home to the CIA building. And its people are not as stupid as Quahog and Springfield were. Nico: yeah. But Springfield, Oregon, and Quahog, Rhode Island, you both have failed this country. We laughed. Me: you got that right, buddy. Vince: I agree. Nick: they sure have. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. At Gotham Royal York Middle School, Lynn was getting ready for her math test when she heard some kids picking on someone. Kid 1: hey look, it's the newbie. Lynn saw a kid with black hair, hazel eyes, and wearing a red shirt with flames on it and red pants, and he was around her age. Kid 2: you ought to go home to your filthy family. People like you are not welcome here. Lynn was enraged when she heard him say that. Lynn: Margot, I need you to go get the principal. Things are about to get crazy here. Margot: You got it, Lin. She did so. Lin walked over to the kid that said that and slugged him hard in the mouth, knocking out all his teeth and knocking him out. Lin, you shut up, you monster. What you said to this kid was completely inhumane, and that makes you no different than all the bad guys we killed. Kid 1, why don't you say that to my... Pow. Lin kicked him in the face and knocked him out. Margot came back with the principal. Lin, sorry to call you here, Principal Ramirez. Principal Ramirez, no problem, Lin. But what happened here? Lin, these two jerks were harassing this kid here with racial remarks and I wouldn't stand for it. I told Margot to go get you. It's true, sir. They said that people like me are not welcome here. And then this girl saved me and knocked them out. But that was so cool. Principal Ramirez, I see. The two kids got up and Principal Ramirez grabbed them by their ears and dragged them to the principal's office. Lin, are you okay? Nathan, I sure am. Thanks to you. Sorry, I'm Nathan Freeman and I'm brand new here. Lin, pleasure to meet you, Nathan. The name's Lin Loud. Nathan, gasp. The famous Lin Loud of Team Loud Phoenix Storm? The ultimate sports athlete? Lin, that's right. Nathan, dude, you are like a legend in those fights and in the world of sports. Lin, I'm glad I have a fan. Nathan, I play hockey and wrestling. Lin, sweet. Do you like spicy subs? Nathan, I love all nuclear spicy food. Lin, you are awesome, man. Nathan, thanks. You have awesome earth powers from what I saw. Watch this. Nathan held out his hand and a ball of fire appeared in it and he threw it at the wall and it exploded, blowing a hole into it. Lin, wow. You have fire powers. Nathan, yep. I've had them since I was born. I can also fly with wings made of pure fire. Lin, sweet. You should join us on Team Loud Phoenix Storm. You would make an awesome addition to the team. Nathan, I would be honored, Lin. Lin, cool. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Back at the estate, I was conducting a little experiment with Marco and Rachel of the Animorphs. Me, now I'm sure you're wondering what this test is all about. Well, you guys have the ability to transform into animals. We know that, and we recently discovered that you can turn into Digimon, which I thought was a scientific impossibility because they are made of data. But that proved that theory wrong. So I want to try something interesting. Let's see if you have the ability to morph into Pokemon. Rachel, Animorphs, okay. Marco, Animorphs, that's an interesting experiment. Me, it sure is. Marco, for the experiment, here's your test. I called out my Articuno. Me, Articuno, this is all for an experiment I am conducting. So no reason to be alarmed. Articuno, I'm not afraid, JD. Marco touched my Articuno and got its DNA. Marco, Animorphs, okay, here goes. Marco concentrated and his head turned blue, and so did his skin, and he grew 3 spikes on his head and his mouth turned into a beak. His arms grew feathers and he grew a tail, and his feet turned into talons. He turned into a full-fledged Articuno. Me, it works. Nico, let's see how Rachel reacts. Nico called out his Nidoking. Rachel touched the Nidoking. Rachel, Animorphs, okay, here goes. Rachel's chest flattened and her skin turned purple. Rachel, Animorphs, yep. We can definitely morph into Pokemon. Braces herself on the table, FYI, I'm not giving myself a boy name as a Nidoking. In a nearby mirror, Rachel simply stared in shock as her face became purple and her eyes turned black. Just as she was about to say something out loud, a loud snap followed by an intense pain in her jawbone struck out. Rachel screamed in pain as she braced herself against the wall. Looking in the mirror, she was horrified on what she saw and felt happening. Her mouth was becoming much wider and larger in size, accommodating her skull to its shape as it grew. Rachel's nose quickly pushed down and fused with her growing upper jaw, leaving only 2 nostrils on it. Her eyes became more triangular in shape and separated farther apart from each other. Finally, Rachel's jaw was fully grown to its new size. Her entire head was now much bigger than before. But it was far from over. 5 extremely sharp teeth grew on each side of her lower jaw near the back. Her tongue became much bigger and the rest of her human teeth fell out onto the ground. Before she could even do anything, a large horn grew out of her forehead. Rachel tries to talk grrhrrrnn. Misty, feeling sorry for her. I don't think your new mouth will let you say anything clearly. Suddenly, 2 spines grew out of the back part of Rachel's head, making all of her blonde hair fall out onto the ground. Finally, her ears quickly enlarged in size and grew small spikes on the tops of them. The outsides of her ears were purple while the insides were green. Rachel tries to say something again. Nico, I think you should talk when your morph is done. Rachel felt a tingling start up on her torso. Looking down, she was horrified at the sight of her chest flattening before becoming much larger and muscular. Her yellow summer shirt was no match for the transformation as it tore off to reveal gray skin on her chest. More spines grew down her back. Due to the spines growing, it started to make her back much larger. With her back bulking up, it made the rest of her torso start to change. Her central and lower torso both starting becoming much more muscular and larger. A ridge formed on her chest and on her lower torso, leaving a band of lower skin on her mid-torso. Due to her enlarging body, Rachel became slightly hunched forward. However, she noticed that it was a normal feeling. Rachel noticed that purple skin had already covered both of her arms. Holding them out, she simply watched as her hands changed. Both her hands and wrists widened, leaving no visible separation between them. Rachel's fingers painfully fused into 3 and shrank back into her hand, leaving 3 short nubs on each hand. Rachel noticed that the nubs hardened and turned white while becoming sharper, making her fingers into razor-sharp claws. Rachel's shoulders became very round and muscular. As a small white ridge formed on the top parts of her arms, the upper section of her arm became very muscular. Wiggling her claws, Rachel was in complete awe on the sight of them on her hands. Looking back down, she noticed that her entire torso was now fully changed. Suddenly, an immense pain struck from Rachel's lower spine and pelvic bone. Looking behind herself, she watched in agony as a massive purple tail started to grow out from herself and out of her black pants, ripping them off. As her tail grew, Rachel's legs were being much more separated from each other and her torso accommodated to the separation. Rachel felt another tear roll down her face as she felt her legs beginning to change. Both of Rachel's legs quickly became much shorter, taking off some of her height. The upper part of her legs widened and became extremely muscular to support her body. A ridge formed on her knees while the lower part of her legs also widened and became stronger. While Rachel's lower legs widened, it fused her ankles and feet to the main bone, making both of them vanish. Finally, blunt white claws grew out of what used to be her feet, destroying her black boots and finishing her Nidoking transformation. May, hugging Rachel. So, Rachel, how do you feel about being a Pokemon for the first time? Rachel, Animorphs. I feel amazing. Nico, okay. But why don't you revert back? Don't want to ruin that outfit before an actual mission. She did so. Rachel roars in pain. Why didn't Alfangor make the morphing process instantaneous? Rachel's feet became human again as the ridge on her knees vanished. Her legs reverted back into their human shape as her tail vanished into her butt. The ridge on her arms disappeared as they and her shoulders became less muscular and more human. Rachel's claws became hands as her arms went back to their human color. She lost the ridge on her chest as her torso became shorter and less muscular. Rachel stops hunching forward. I actually felt like a boy as a Nidoking. Rachel's gray skin and the spines on her back vanished as she regained her breasts. Her ears regained their human shape as the spines on her head disappeared. She regained her blonde hair as she lost her horn. Her Nidoking teeth were replaced by her hum teeth as her tongue reverted back to normal. She regained her nose as her jaw and head regained her original shape. Finally, her eyes went back to blue as the purple skin on her face disappeared, completing her demorph back to human. Nico hugs Rachel. How do you feel now that you're a girl again, Rachel? Rachel, Animorph's great. It was cool being morphed into a Pokemon, and it was so cool too. Me, there's so many of them out there, Rachel. You can become hundreds of kinds of Pokemon. They would be perfect for your morphing repertoire. Rachel, Animorph's good idea. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Later we rested and waited for everyone to come home from school. I was having some tea with Master Rashi. Me, hey Master Rashi, I have a question. Master Rashi, what is it, JD? Me, how did you invent a powerful energy technique like the Kamehameha wave? Master Rashi, well, it was a technique that took me 50 years to create. Me, gasp. It took you that long to make the most powerful energy blast we can use? That's a long time. Master Rashi, yep. But Gaku, my student, managed to learn it in seconds. Me, wow. What a major difference. And he mastered it with photographic memory just from watching you do it. Master Rashi, yep. That's correct. I knew Gaku was a special kid back then. Me, I mastered the Kamehameha wave almost the same way. Master Rashi, how did you manage to do that? Me, that is something I will never forget. Flashback. Me, narrating. It was back when I was 4 years old. I was watching my favorite TV show Dragon Ball, and it was an awesome show. I watched how Gaku managed to master the Kamehameha wave when he learned it from you when you blew up Fire Mountain by accident. It was a relatively easy series of signs and stances. So I figured, why not see if I can do it in real life. Past me was in the backyard and stood ready. Past me. Okay, here goes. Me, I got into the stances I saw. Past me, K-A-A-A-A-A. Me. H-A-A-A-A-A-A. Me. Hey A-A-A-A-A-A. Me. I fired a powerful Kamehameha wave, and it was so powerful and so strong that it was amazing. The energy blast hit a hill and exploded with such incredible power. The mushroom cloud could be seen all the way from Denver. When the smoke cleared, I had created a massive crater where the hill once stood. That's when I realized that I can now use the most powerful energy blast in Master Goku's arsenal of techniques. Flashback ends. Me. I used photographic memory just like Master Gaku did when he saw you do it. Master Rashi, it's a sense of deja vu. Me. It sure is. That was my first thought too. Master Rashi, I knew you were very special just like Gaku is. Me. I get that all the time, Master Rashi. Lin came in. Lin, hey JD. Hello Master Rashi. Master Rashi, oh hello Lin. How was school? Lin, it was great. I saved a kid from being racially tormented by 2 kids. This is him here. Nathan came in. Nathan, JD. Nudson. Wow, it's such an honor to meet you in person. Me, pleasure to meet you too. And you are? Nathan, I'm Nathan Freeman, and I recently just moved here 1 week ago from Ohio. Me, it's a pleasure to meet you, Nathan. Welcome to Gotham Royal York. Nathan, thank you. Lin, and he has fire powers. Show him. Nathan, okay. Nathan formed a chain of pure fire and lashed the wall, and it exploded. When the smoke cleared, there was a huge hole in the wall. Me, wow. That was awesome. Nathan, thanks JD. I've had my fire powers since I was born. I got my powers from cosmic radiation. Me, wow. You and I are very similar. I got my powers from the exact same source. Nathan, that's awesome. Vince, I got my powers the exact same way. Carol, same here. Me, so did the Fantastic Four. Nathan, I also want to try out for Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, We're always willing to give you a shot, Nathan. We'll give you that shot when we get a mission. But so far things have been very quiet. Nathan, okay. Me, but you're free to hang with us for the time being. Nathan, thanks JD. Me, no problem. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We were watching TV and resting. Me, so Misty, how did you and Ash meet? Misty, that is an unusual story. Me, we would like to hear it. Misty, okay. It was a long time ago. I first met Ash unexpectedly when he and Pikachu were being chased by a flock of Spearow. He took my bike to try and run away from them. Me, they were trying to hurt him and Pikachu. Ash, yet it was awful. Misty, and you still haven't paid me back for my bike. Ash, I'm sorry Misty. I was running away in fear for my life. Misty, that's still no excuse. Ash, says you. Me, alright you two, that's enough. Fighting like a couple of 2-year-olds never solves anything. Ash, you're right. Misty, yet. Urza, you sure are an enforcer JD. Me, it's part of my job as leader of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Lucy H, I believe it. Me, also Misty, Ash told me that you are the gym leader of Cerulean City, right? Misty, that's right JD. I use water Pokemon. Me, wow. And Brock, you are the gym leader of Pewter City, right? Brock, that's right JD. I specialize in rock Pokemon. Me, that is awesome. It must be cool having gym leaders for friends, Ash. Ash, it sure is. Me, what was the most unusual part of your adventure, Ash? Ash, that would be the ghost of Maiden's Peak. Me, boo. What happened there? Lucy, what happened during that time? Ash, it is a ghost that has lilac hair and a flower in her hair. She lived 2,000 years ago and her love went off into a war. She swore to wait for him to come back, but he never did and her body perished. She was turned into stone. Legend says that her ghost is in that town waiting for her love to come back. Me, that is one powerful love. Lincoln, no kidding. Did she ever find out about it? Ash, no. Her love perished in the war and she continued to wait regardless. Me, she was never told about what happened. Lucy, maybe we can go over to where Maiden's Peak is and help her. Me, if the Pokemon world is here on Earth as well as all the worlds of Master Gaku and the 5 great nations, then Maiden Rock is here as well. Ash, can you show us where it is? Ash, sure. We set out for Maiden Rock. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We arrived at Maiden Rock and it was on an island in the middle of the Caribbean. Me, is that it? Ash, it sure is. We saw a tall spire rock and on it was a human-shaped rock. Lainey, so that's Maiden Rock. Lana, it sure is interesting. Lola, I'll bet she's really beautiful. Me, let's get a closer look. We did so and we saw that the rock was of the girl Ash described. Me, she is beautiful. Very, she sure is. Me, poor girl. I can't believe that she would wait so long all for nothing. Luan, it's really sad. Lori, she literally has been through a lot. Luna, dude. She refused to believe that her love was dead. Me, no kidding. If I went into a war like that I would come back to her like I promised. My grandpas both came back safe. Let's go ask around and get more information. In a shrine we were talking to the founder of the Maiden Peak Festival. Me, so you see sir. We came to find out more about the maiden. What is her name? Founder, her name is Eileen McCarran. She waited for her love to return to her 2,000 years ago. Me, poor girl. Lenny, she totes waited for her love all for nothing. Aline C, that is so sad. Nathan, no kidding. Nick, she waited all for nothing. Nico, her love towards that man was too strong. Me, maybe we can help her. We can bring her back and help her. Founder, how can you do that? Me, we're Team Loud Phoenix Storm. I have the power to do anything. We went over to the rock and I snapped my fingers and Eileen was brought back to life. She fainted and I caught her. Me, let's get her to the shrine. We did so and had her covered in a blanket. She woke up and saw us. Eileen, JD. Knudsen of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, that's right. Your spirit must have known all about us. Eileen, that's right. Your achievements are widely known. Me, we get that all the time. Eileen, you know that your love is gone, right? Eileen, yes. I do. He's dead. He told me so in heaven. But I made peace with him. Me, I'm glad. Eileen, but he turned me down. The war changed him and said that I wasn't the one for him. Crying. I go over and comfort her. Me, it's all right, Eileen. But there are still plenty of fish in the sea out there. Very, it's all right, Eileen. You can have us as your friends. Eileen, thank you all. Me, you're welcome, Eileen. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Back at the estate we were talking and having tea and watching TV. I made a huge dinner for Eileen and she was eating like no tomorrow. Being dead for over 2,000 years really took its toll. Me, boy, you sure are hungry, Eileen. Lola, no kidding. Being dead for 2,000 years really had an effect on her. Lisa, indeed it did. Nico, that's more than what I usually eat. Even though I'm a scion and we eat a lot of food and fight a lot, that is more than my standards. Me, no kidding, man. There was a knock at the door and May answered it. May was shocked to see that her frenemies James, Jesse, and Meowth were at the door. But the RS on their shirts were torn off. May, shocked, what are you three doing here? Meowth, about to cry, hey, twerp. Can we please come in? Then they broke down crying. Lori, Ash, your archenemies are literally crying in our house. Jesse, cries, we're utter losers. Lynn, yep. That part we got. James, we've been fired from every bad guy job in town. Team Rocket members, Iceberg Lounge waiters, Wayne Powers Industries employees, and even guys in white assistants. Me, maybe you guys weren't cut out to be a part of Team Rocket. You can work for us and in return we'll give you a good pay and also we'll go after all of Team Rocket and kill every single one of those clods. Jesse, you're not gonna kill us too? Me, no way. You helped Vince, Naruto, Lucy, and Dong get justice on Butch and Cassidy. So we should help you out by destroying all of Team Rocket as well. Serena, we're gonna go after Team Rocket? Me, we sure are, Serena. They terrorized our planet for far too long and we can't let them get away with everything they did. Ash, who is their leader? Me, Giovanni. You remember him, right, Ash? He was the Viridian City gym leader and you were also looking at the leader and boss of Team Rocket. When Ash and his friends heard that, they were shocked. Ash, Giovanni is Team Rocket's leader? Me, that's right, and he's the one responsible for all the terrible events that have been taking place because of Team Rocket. Ash, he will pay for his crimes. Pikachu, Pika. Me, he sure will. Jesse, James, Meowth, you guys stay here. This is gonna get rough. Jesse, okay. Me, this'll be the final blast off for Team Rocket and it will explode into flames. The valor of Team Loud Phoenix Storm and the courage we have to protect humans and Pokemon everywhere will destroy them in the fire of hell. I snapped my fingers and I had the symbol of Team Valor from Pokemon Go emblazoned on my right elbow. Everyone had the symbol of Team Valor emblazoned on their right elbows. Lincoln, awesome tattoo. Lucy, I can live with this. Ash, I like it. It looks like a Moltres. Me, it is a Moltres. It's the symbol of Team Valor. I like the symbol because it looks like a phoenix. Let's go, guys. We're coming for you, Team Rocket, and you will never terrorize our planet again. Normally we would put people like them in prison for this. But that's too merciful for them. Death is their only fate. Let's get them. We set out for the headquarters of Team Rocket. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We arrived at Team Rocket's headquarters and we saw that it was a building out in the middle of the forest and it was a secret base. There it is. Let's go. We flew at the headquarters, and to make sure that no one escaped, we put up a barrier that prevented that from happening. In the headquarters, the members of Team Rocket were devising plans for their next move. Suddenly a massive fiery explosion blasted through the roof and the alarm sounded as we came in. Team Rocket's days are numbered. We fired blasts of fire and incinerated most of the members into ashes. Nico, alright, let's split up and take out all the Team Rocket members. After we're done, let's radio each other before we take Giovanni down. You got it, Nico. Let's go. We split up. Nico, Blue Streak, Swapper, Ty, and a human were blasting apart more members of Team Rocket. But then he sensed something. Nico sees a mysterious room. Blue Streak, Swapper, Ty, a human. I sense something behind that door. Let's go check it out. Blue Streak, what could it be? Nico, I don't know. But let's find out. They went into the room and saw a bunch of wires and they saw Mewtwo. Nico, Mewtwo. Blue Streak, Mewtwo is a Pokemon? Nico, that's right. But he was a Pokemon created using genetic replication technology. Ty, genetic replication? Blue Streak, you mean like cloning? Nico, exactly. This was part of a special project Team Rocket worked on. Its purpose was to create super clones, which are 10 times more powerful than any living Pokemon. Mewtwo is the most powerful living Pokemon of them all. He was genetically created from the fossil of the ancient Pokemon Mew. After many failed attempts, they succeeded in creating Mewtwo, a genetically engineered Pokemon that is the most powerful psychic Pokemon of them all. Ty, that is insane. Blue Streak, who funded this whole project? Nico, it was Giovanni that did it. Ty, these guys were really playing with fire. A human, and they got a Pokemon that rivals all of them combined. Nico, they sure did. Even though it was successful, the experiment completely backfired. He came to the conclusion that humans treat Pokemon like nothing but slaves and that Mewtwo was created for the exact same purpose. He created a massive storm that was gonna destroy the entire planet and kill everyone and everything. But as Mewtwo battled Mew, Ash jumped in front of their blasts of energy and killed himself. Ty, what? Why would he do that? Blue Streak, I think I know. He made the ultimate sacrifice to show that humans and Pokemon care for each other just as much as anyone else does. Nico, that's right. But the Pokemon cried and their tears brought him back to life, and Mewtwo changed his ways as a result. He realized how big a fool he was. Mewtwo, now you all will die. Ty, what's the deal, Mewtwo? I thought you changed your ways. Mewtwo, Giovanni showed me how much of an idiot I was to abandon my destructive ways. I have all this power and I'm expected to use it to help people? How pathetic. Laughs evilly. Blue Streak, Mewtwo never laughs evilly. Giovanni must have him under mind control. Nico, guys, hold him off. When he's weakened, I'll catch him with a Master Ball to snap him out of it. Blue Streak shoots Mewtwo with rifle. Sorry, Mewtwo, but this is for your own good. Nico went Super Saiyan 2 and punched Mewtwo in the face. A human digivolved. A human digivolved too. He turned into Greymon. Greymon, echoing, Greymon. Carey slashed at Mewtwo and Ravage pounced on him. Ravage slashed him with his claws. Carey, Japanese accent, let's combo attack him. Ravage roared and they went at Mewtwo. Carey, Black Panther / Storm. They slashed up Mewtwo. Nico, Now to catch him. Master Ball go. Nico threw the ball and caught Mutwo. He picked up the ball. Mutwo, what happened? The last thing I remember was those dark creatures attacking me. Tai. Oh, nothing much. You just got mind controlled by Giovanni. Nico, Giovanni did this to you, Mutwo. He will pay for everything he did. Let's go, guys. They went back to the battle. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. The battle in Team Rocket headquarters raged on. Me. Sonar, Runway, Jetstorm. Sonar, Runway, and Jetstorm became the Star Saber. I slashed numerous Team Rocket members and obliterated them. Me. You Team Rocket wretches are finished. We collected all the Pokemon they have stolen and took all the Pokemon and Pokeballs they have as trophies. Lana and me got a Regis. I got a Regirock and Nico got a Registeel and Regigigas. Nico also got a Dodrio and a Farfetch'd D. Nathan was blasting apart and incinerating numerous Team Rocket members with his fire powers and blowing them apart into ash. We were amazed at his fighting prowess. Butch and Cassidy then arrived. Done. Butch and Cassidy. But their faces and bodies were now horribly scarred and disfigured. Butch, you and your friends completely destroyed us. Cassidy, look at me. I'm now a scarred mess. Me, you two brought all that upon yourselves. But I'm impressed that you two were able to survive a powerful energy blast of that magnitude. Nice to know Vince, Naruto, Don, Lucy, and all the Pokemon left their mark. Don, we sure did. Lucy H, you guys sure did a number on them. Me, they deserved it. But how did you guys escape from prison? Butch, it's easy. We rammed the door on the transport and ran. Me, that simple, hey? Swapper fired a green energy ray from its heads and they hit Butch and Cassidy and swapped their bodies and minds. Butch, in Cassidy's body what happened to me? Cassidy, in Butch's body I don't know. They looked at each other and when they saw that they were in each other's bodies they screamed. Me, geez, this is what I call a Freaky Friday situation. Done. They'll be in those bodies in death. Final smash time. Cosmic Dragon Starray. Dawn fired a powerful blast of cosmic energy from her hand and it turned into a dragon. It enveloped them and completely obliterated them in an instant. Dawn, go to hell. Me, great job Dawn. Ash, those two deserved it. After killing all of the members of Team Rocket we found Giovanni attempting to make a getaway in his helicopter and I blasted the helicopter and it exploded into flaming rubble. Me, you aren't going anywhere Giovanni. You are gonna pay for your crimes. Giovanni, so Team Loud Phoenix Storm has come. Me, we came here to kill you. You've terrorized this world for far too long. Ash, it's over, Giovanni. No more hiding behind your lackeys. Nico, this probably won't take too long. I bet you can't even fight. Giovanni, oh, I'm much more competent than those trio of buffoons that used to work for me. Radon, attack. Giovanni's Radon came. Scattershot, alright, Technobots. Let's merge into Computron. They did so. Me, now it's time to pay. You're going to face up to your crimes. Nico, Giovanni, you have failed this region. Me, more like he has failed the entire world. Giovanni, you all will fail this world. Thanks to this dark orb I have I can do this. He then formed a sword of pure negative energy. It was a purple scimitar sword. Think of the energy sword Galvatron used on Transformers Cybertron. Star Wars I Final Duel of Fates plays. Giovanni, prepare to meet your NJD. I go Super Angel 50,000 Phoenix Angel. Me, you don't know how wrong you are Giovanni. It's your reign of evil that's ending. We went at each other. Me, take your best shot. And we engaged in a powerful sword fight. Me, what you did to the world of Pokemon is completely unforgivable Giovanni. The flames of valor are now going to kill you. Giovanni, Only one shall stand and the other will die. Me. And that other person is going to be you. We continued our sword fight and it was shaking the very foundation of the planet to the core. Sparks were flying everywhere and setting the entirety of the forest on fire and turning the landscape into a massive raging inferno of epic proportions. Massive fiery explosions rattled the forest and the lands. Miles away in Pallet Town, everyone saw a massive column of smoke rising out of a mountain on the horizon. They saw the battle from the distance and knew something big was happening. We were clashing our energy swords at an incredible rate and more sparks and embers flew all over the place and they exploded and turned the whole forest into an epic conflagration. I slashed Giovanni in the face and he was dripping blood from his left cheek. Me. One for me. Giovanni screamed in rage and slashed at me and I ducked and I kicked him in the face and punched him in the stomach. Computron. Punches Radon. Probability of Giovanni winning. 0%. Misty. No, he won't win. Me. And he won't ever. Let's get him, guys. Combo time. Blue Streak. Let's go Swapper. Swapper fired a laser from his heads and Blue Streak fired his rifle. Blue Streak. Switch energy bullet storm. Swapper's energy turned Blue Streak's energy shot from his rifle into a beam of ice and froze Giovanni in ice. Scattershot fired numerous missiles. Ash. Pikachu Electro Ball. Go. Pikachu fired a ball of pure lightning. Scattershot in Ash. Lightning Atomic Blast. The missiles orbited around the lightning ball in an atom formation and it hit Giovanni and blew him into the sky with a powerful explosion. Me. Now to try something we never tried before. Combine 4 combos into one. That's gonna be interesting. Done. Let's do it. Straff. Let's. Dawn fired a blast of cosmic energy. Straff fired a laser blast. Dawn and Straff. Cosmic laser death ray. The blasts combined. May fired a blast of ice fire and Lightspeed fired a bunch of missiles. May and Lightspeed. Ice fire missile storm. Misty. Gyarados hyper beam. Misty's Gyarados fired an orange beam of energy and Afterburner fired a laser blast. Afterburner and Misty. Super hyper burn laser. Brock. Steelix. Dragon breath. Steelix fired a blast of white fire and Nosecone fired a laser. Nosecone and Brock. Metal firestorm laser. May. Dawn. Brock. Misty. Afterburner. Straff. Lightspeed and Nosecone. Cosmic Pokemon Elemental Energy Storm. Their combos combined and hit Giovanni and exploded with incredible power. Crab Giovanni landed on the roof and he was a charred and burned mess. But he still had a huge amount of fight left in him. Ash. I've had it with this guy. It's time to make sure he never torments Pokemon ever again. Me. Have at him, Ash. Ash went at Giovanni and punched him in the face and knocked out some of his teeth. He flipped and kicked him in the chin with a deadly uppercut kick and punched him where the sun doesn't shine. Ash punched him in the stomach and kicked him in the face and knocked out some more teeth. Me. Wow. Ash sure has learned a whole bunch of moves. Done. He sure has. Nathan. I never saw him do those moves. Vince. Me neither. Done. Now to help out. Let's go Pachirisu. Spark attack. Dawn fired a blast of cosmic energy and Pachirisu fired a blast of lightning. Dawn. Cosmic lightning death ray. The blasts combined and turned into a deadly blast of energy and it hit Giovanni and exploded. Lucy H. Now it's time for my final smash. This is my final smash that is also my most powerful spell. Me. This is gonna be interesting. Lucy then chanted a powerful incantation. Lucy H. Survey the heavens. Open the heavens. All the stars. Far and wide. Show me thy appearance. With such shine. O Tetrabiblis. I am the ruler of the stars. Aspect become complete. Open thy malevolent gate. O 88 stars of the heaven. Shine. Uranometria. Lucy fired 88 planets at Giovanni and they blasted and pulverized him all over the place with incredible force. Me? Wow. What a spell. Lori, that was literally unbelievable. Lenny, it sure was. Nicole, that is a spell worthy of the stars. Me, it sure is. Greymon, here's my final smash. Echoing, Nova Flame Firestorm. Greymon fired a powerful blast of fire from his mouth and it exploded when it hit Giovanni. Me? Wow. Lucy, let's use a combo final smash on him and finish him off once and for all. Lucy H. You got it, JD. Me, Giovanni, you will now be burned by the flames of valor. Go to hell and stay there. Cups hands to the side, KAAA. Me. Hey AAAA. Me. Lucy summoned the 12 spirits of the celestial zodiac and they fired 12 lasers in the shapes of the zodiac. Aries, Aries the ram. Taurus, Taurus the bull. Gemini, Gemini the twins. Cancer, Cancer the crab. Leo, Leo the lion. Virgo, Virgo the maiden. Libra, Libra the scale. Scorpio, Scorpio the scorpion. Sagittarius, Sagittarius the archer. Capricorn, Capricorn the sea goat. Aquarius, Aquarius the water bearer. Pisces, Pisces the fish. Me, hey a. I fired a Kamehameha wave. Me and Lucy, Celestial Zodiac Kamehameha. The lasers of the Zodiac merged with the energy wave and turned into a rainbow energy blast. It enveloped Giovanni and completely obliterated him in an instant. The blast vanished harmlessly. I powered down. Me, see you in hell, Giovanni. Giovanni's spirit then appeared. Nicole, and that hell is locked in the book of vile darkness for all eternity. Chance an incantation, Aldruon and Linthranal Vazol and Lyris Nor. Giovanni was sucked into the book. Giovanni, damn you Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, the fires of valor incinerated you. We cheered wildly. Team Rocket had been officially silenced for all eternity and Nico got his very first legendary Pokemon. Back at the estate we were in Lori's room. Me, now we're all here to welcome our newest member to the team. Nathan Freeman, you have shown great skill in the battle and we are proud of you. I pulled out a red shirt with flames on it and the Team Loud Phoenix Storm logo on it. Me, Nathan Freeman, you are now an honorary member of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Welcome to the team. We cheered for him. Nathan, thank you so much JD. I will not let you down. Me, I know. But we still have the other teams to worry about in the future. Team Magma, Flare, Aqua, Galactic, all the villain teams. We have to be ready for them and kill any of those teams that get in our way. Everyone, right. Me, Team Rocket has fallen. And the other teams are next. Done. To the viewers, Team Rocket may have bitten the dust but evil will always exist wherever we go. We now had a new team member on TLPS. We also had numerous Pokemon as a result of Team Rocket's demise. We caught all kinds of Pokemon for all of us. Jesse, James, and Meowth are now also on the Redemption Squad and they are also our gardeners. They get a much better pay with us than with Giovanni. Team Rocket has now been officially silenced forever. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete. Team Rocket has always been an extremely annoying nuisance to Ash and his friends ever since Pokemon first premiered in 1996. For 23 plus years Team Rocket just will never take a hint. But anyway, welcome aboard Lin's Plunge. You will make a great addition to the Loud House Revamped team. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man as usual. Let me know what you all think and long live the Team Rocket haters. See you all next time.